Hey guys, this is SoulRack333 with another review, and here I have the Masters of the Universe Revelations Masterverse King Grayskull. And I still haven't watched the rest of Revelations. I don't plan to. I didn't like what Kevin Smith did. Even though the animation looked awesome, just what he did to the show, just didn't care for it. So I'm in no hurry to watch the remaining episodes. But here he is, the Revelations King Grayskull, and the figure looks awesome. I'm not a fan when they do gender swaps or race swaps or things like that. There are examples when it's well done. But I don't know. I like things being traditional. And this is definitely one of those times. But the action figure looks awesome. He stands out. He looks cool. He has his cloth cape here, the furry collar. Comes with the harness and shield and both halves of the power sword. And two pairs of hands. He has two gripping hands, one right fist and one left open hand, and that's what I have him here with his shield, so we can't hold both right now. Now the way the figure comes out of the box, you could have the second sword hanging from the back, which looks cool. But then I noticed underneath the packaging it shows you how the cape is supposed to be applied. So when I did that, it definitely improved the look of the figure, but it didn't allow for the sword to go down his back, so the sword will just sit there. But he does look awesome. And then here he is with the classics King Grayskull. And to me, King Grayskull is He-Man's ancestor. I don't remember if that is canon. That's just what I thought. I haven't watched the 2000X series in a while, so I might be wrong on that, but that's how I remember it, and again, could be wrong. And because of that, this classics King Grayskull has a hair swap. That's actually King Grayskull's hair with He-Man's head, and I thought that looks better than the original King Grayskull head. So here they both are, the classics King Grayskull with the Revelations King Grayskull. This one has the hard plastic cape and the flocked collar. So both looking very cool, and I liked it so much that I bought a second King Grayskull so that I can make a Masterverse style King Grayskull. And this one was just a head swap with the Savage He-Man, and then gave him the King Grayskull's harness and cape and shield, and gave him the full power sword. Again, on the packaging you do see King Grayskull with the full power sword, so I figured out you can have the full power sword, and this will just again sit around. He doesn't have his hair loopies, but I think that still looks pretty cool. So I like having both of these. Again, the Masterverse and Origins figures are fun to do some parts swapping to make your own. So I like that. And then, since I have two Grayskull figures, I can now create two He-Man figures. And I really like that. I used the alternate King Grayskull head, the snarling angry one for this one. I mean, even though I didn't care for race swapping King Grayskull, that doesn't mean that there are other warriors around the world, around Eternia, that didn't inherit the power sword. So maybe on some other part of Eternia, another warrior from the past wielded it and became a He-Man. So I really like how this looks. I mean, I like how they both look. They both look cool. But I like the angry face with this He-Man version, and I like the very stoic face for the King Grayskull. And here is the Masterverse He-Man. That's actually Masterverse He-Man with the faker head, because he has the red eyes. But yeah, they both look cool together. And he has the full power sword. And then another reason for this, I kind of want to see what this would look like. Ooh. That is cool. Clamp Champ's head on the King Grayskull body. Skin tone is very close. Oh, Clamp Champ with braids. That looks cool. Yeah, the skin tone is definitely off here. Somehow it matches better this way, but not this way. I can't wait to get the Sunman figure to see if any of these look cool. Actually, that's the only reason I got the second Clamp Champ, is so that I can give this head onto Sunman, because I think that'll look cool. Again, part swapping the Origins and Masterverse figures are, it's very fun. I kind of want to see what this looks like. Yeah, that's cool. Since I have them, that looks cool too. Another thing that's really good about this figure is they've actually improved the hip joints. It's stronger and articulates a lot better, and it doesn't feel like you're stressing out the ball joint. It's a thicker piece of plastic. I think even the ball joint might be bigger. And yeah, this one has that thin plastic that was starting to twist when you articulate it. This one has the shot grease that I applied that eliminated the friction and improved the articulation. But yeah, it looks like they changed the hip joints, which is a good thing. If they improve on the quality, great, awesome. So it looks like they're improving the figures, And let's see if any of the other reviewers point that out. Probably not, because I noticed when they review these guys, they'll go, oh, and the legs, and then they'll do like a quick cut, because I imagine they were able to do this on camera, but were not able to put it back. And so they probably did this, put it back, and then you'll see like a quick cut, and they don't mention it. So watch out for how these figures are reviewed by the yes men. Anyway, here is Masterverse King Grayskull, looking very nice. Thanks for watching, guys.